What's up YouTube? It's John here, 94 Tech, with my intro video to explain this channel to you. Some of you guys might have seen my old channel, probably, I don't know, it wasn't that big of a channel, but some people went there and found some Arduino stuff. You don't recognize my face because I've never been in front of the camera before, and that's one of the reasons why I started this new channel. I'm not a big fan of being in front of the camera, and it might be a rare thing, but who knows, we'll see where it goes. But this new channel I'm starting out is going to be the same kind of idea. It's going to be electronics, hobbyist electronics basically, video game collecting, whatever else I can think of off the cuff, some game reviews and stuff like that. I just recently got into computer gaming and that kind of thing. So the content that really worked out well for me was the planned out content on the old channel. It wasn't the stuff that I just threw online for my friends to see. It was, you know, stuff I really thought about. And that's kind of what this channel is going to be more geared towards. It's going to be edited videos where I kind of thought out a script. You can tell I haven't done so for this, or I did, but I've abandoned it at this point. But it's going to be more focused on getting your projects done, or getting you interested in a new project, and new hobbies and stuff like that. Getting into electronics, getting into Arduino and 3D printing and that kind of stuff, and seeing how easy it is, because that was kind of my barrier to entry when I first started messing with this stuff. Is I was like, there's no way I could do that stuff. It looks too confusing. When I was in the Army, I looked at Arduino stuff all the time, and I said, man, I'd like to get into that, but I don't know how to code. And that's my problem. Well, when I went to college, in my first semester of my computer information systems computer science degree, I took a C++ class and said, oh, this isn't that bad. And so I went out and bought up an Arduino on a break in between sessions, and I haven't looked back. I'm doing all sorts of crazy stuff with them nowadays. I've turned them into radio frequency sniffers that can sniff out the input from your remote for your RC car, and it's universal. It can do it on any RC car. It's a plug-and-play system, and it was really simple technology for me to think of, and that's what I kind of want to point out, and that's kind of the stuff I want to show you guys. But I think there's something you guys want to see a little more. No, not me. I've got something coming up, and this is actually one of the main reasons I'm starting this channel. Is because I have something to add to the channel now. Something that I think that you guys will like. And that is this. If you can see that. That is the instruction manual for a Folgertech Prusa i3 3D printer. Prusa 2020 i3 to be exact. Any guys who are in the know on this 3D printing stuff and on Folgertech is they are a decent company who's making some American-made 3D printers up in New Hampshire, and they're affordable. Their old Prusa kit, was all CNC cut acrylic, was a good printer according to most of the forums that I read and everything like that. People were getting some good results out of the thing after a little bit of tuning and everything. And their Mendo printer was also giving some pretty good reviews and stuff like that, or their Delta printer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, not the Mendel, the Delta. But now they have a new one out, and it's the 2020 printer. It's still a Prusa, and it's about the same. It's got an 8x8 by 7 build platform area, but instead of being an acrylic frame, this one is an extruded aluminum frame, and I think that's going to allow some rigidity, I think was the word I was looking for. It's going to be more rigid, and it's going to probably produce some better prints. And I picked it up, and I also picked up a new camera and some editing software because I want to make the build video for this. I want to be the first on YouTube to make this build video, and hopefully I can do it if they'll friggin' ship the thing to me sometime soon. There's nothing against them. 4th of July weekend was last weekend, and now all the mail's screwed up. So hopefully I can do that build video for you guys, and we can figure that out, printer out together for anybody who's interested in that. And that'll turn into a big part of this channel once that printer's up and running. That's going to be some fun. My favorite part of Barnacules Nerdgasm or the Ben Heck Show is the 3D printed stuff. And, you know, they print out what they want. They do a couple of, Barnacules does user requests, but I think I'm going to really focus on that weekly. I'm going to do a weekly contest that based on subscribers. If I get a weekly goal of subscribers, I will 3D print somebody's project and ship it out to them. Now, I will not be shipping out. I will not be 3D printing dildos. Maybe I will 3D print a dildo. Fuck it. Nobody else wants to 3D print a dildo on YouTube. Why won't I? I'm not shy. But you're gonna have to, your suggestions and your ideas are gonna have to, throw me a little bit more. It's gonna be one fucking hell of a dildo, is all I'm saying. So that's kind of what I want to do. Is I want to start making 3D print videos, maybe some STL or some 3D design videos. I've recently learned how to use 123D Designs by Autodesk. Really good program for entry-level CAD stuff. I've tried to mess with CAD a lot, and I suck at it. I never really had any formal training, but it's just not one of those things that's really intuitive to pick up. And the 123D Design Studio by Autodesk is actually really good. I've made some pretty cool stuff that I can't wait to print out when my damn printer gets here. But I hope you guys enjoy the channel. I hope you guys are gonna like and subscribe to some of the to these videos. I hope I'm not doing this all in vain. I hope I can get a little bit better with my camera presence, because right now I'm not too comfortable with it, but I'll get there. And if I can keep up with this diet and everything that I'm on, I'll be even more comfortable, and I can use this as a gauge to be like, look at your fat ass 3 months ago. So, and maybe some inspiration as well. So, I hope to see you guys throughout the channel. Please, please, please comment on anything you see. Tell me when I'm wrong, tell me when I'm right, tell me when you like it, tell me when you hate it. Just don't be belligerent and stupid. Because I can be belligerent and stupid right on back. Or I can just ignore it. And what's the point of wasting your keyboard time if you're not going to get a reply? I'll try to reply to as many as I can. Speaking of that, so can't wait to see you. Somebody's messaged me on Facebook. Who is it? I don't know. Oh, my brother-in-law. So I gotta get off here. I'll talk to y'all later. I will see you. Hopefully we see you on the channel.